In a world where our measure of human barbarity is all too frequently being re-evaluated, what happened to two overseas backpackers at a remote South Australian beach sets a new unthinkable low for horror. Salt Creek is a rugged and spectacular piece of coastline 200 kilometres southeast of Adelaide. But its very isolation made it the perfect setting for monster Roman Heinze to try to satisfy his wicked fantasies. He lured the unsuspecting 23-year-olds, one from Brazil, one from Germany, to the beach and then kidnapped and attacked them. But how the young women fought to save themselves and each other shows courage can conquer evil. Tonight, for the first time, Beatrice and Lena tell their incredible story of escape from Salt Creek. And we have to warn you, this story has some confronting scenes and violence. It's Tuesday, the 9th of February 2016, and police are responding to a chilling cry for help. As this home video shows, it started out as a regular road trip, a friendly stranger giving two young backpackers a ride. They think they're safe. But just moments later, these two women are fighting for their lives. What happened at this abandoned and remote campsite at the hands of this man, Roman Heinze, is terrifying.
He is evil. In the worst kind. He's another Ivan Milat.
And for all its beauty, Salt Creek, 2 hours southeast of Adelaide, was his hunting ground.
When you get out there, you're middle of nowhere, needle in a haystack. And the chances of two girls that survived, him caught, the chances of that happening are really, really remote.
But the survival of Beatrice from Brazil and Lena from Germany didn't come without an incredible fight. Worthy of a Hollywood movie. Roman Heinze didn't count on you two, did he? He didn't count on how strong you were.
No. He expected that we both would be weak and he can just do what he wants with us.
He didn't know that he was in fact facing two Amazonian women.
Yeah.
who were much stronger than him.
Yeah.
I think we were just smarter.
Smarter?
Yeah, exactly. Just at that moment, we knew that we had to fight, we had to do whatever was needed to survive somehow.
I think it's kind of what everyone thinks. You just think of the beach and the sun like 24/7.
Australia has long been the go-to destination for free-spirited backpackers keen on adventure.
I think Australia is, of course, a safe place.
So follow the ocean back to your heart, follow your fears back to
We have plenty of sun, surf, and in the minds of backpackers, not so many serial killers.
No, yeah, are there serial killers here? Gosh.
I still wouldn't get into a car, like hitchhike by myself, but if I do it with someone else or stuff like that, I would definitely do that, yeah.
Lena too thought Australia safe, even after watching our own backpacker horror film, Wolf Creek, which she considered pure fiction.
More tourists. Where you from?
Lena, help!
Ah, shut the fuck up!
I watched it with a friend together and I remember that I was telling him after the movie was finished that I said to him, this is horrible, but it's not real. This will never ever happen to anyone. Like, not like this. And then, yeah.
And then 1 month later.
Yeah, something like that happened.
And it happened to you.
Yeah, so it's quite unbelievable.
Both 23 at the time, Beatrice and Lena had always dreamed of visiting Australia. Lena was on a gap year and Beatrice was completing her nursing studies. Both were keen to see as much as they could.
My first adventure in my life, and I really wanted to do it. So I wasn't really that worried. And I knew there would be a lot of backpackers anyway.
One of those backpackers would be Beatrice, who had also never before travelled on her own. Just 1 week after meeting new Aussie boyfriend James, she was on her way to Adelaide.
Everyone says that's a good experience to travel by yourself. And I thought, like, I'm gonna be in Australia, I'm gonna meet people on the way, it's like a lovely country. Just gonna try.
And James, did you think it was safe?
Yeah. Things happen. I mean, everyone knows Ivan Milat and those sorts of people, but, you know, it's almost like a myth, really. We never expect it to happen.
In Adelaide, Beatrice meets Lena for the first time and learns they have the same plans, a desire to see the Great Ocean Road. They just need a ride, and so, as so many young travellers do, Beatrice posts an ad on Gumtree looking for someone to drive them from Adelaide to Melbourne.
I got two main responses. First, a guy that it was the one that I wanted to go, but the night before he had a problem with his car, so I had to cancel with him. And that's when I called to my second option, which was Roman.
Did you get any sort of sense of warning, any sense of danger at all in those initial dealings with him?
No, I just thought he was a bit impatient. That's the feeling that I had, because he was sending me messages like, just be nice with me, just send me a message, just answer if you want to go or not. But I didn't have so many options.
Tuesday, 9th of February last year, and Lena and Beatrice arrive at the designated meeting spot. 59-year-old Roman Heinze is already there waiting.
The first impression that I had, it was weird because he looked like older than what I was expecting.
I was thinking the same. I thought, like, okay, Beatrice is here too, and that made me feel safer than it would normally do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if I would have gone with him all alone. Like, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
What the girls did not know was they were now with a man who was dangerously volatile, a man who planned to hurt them. This looks like you in happier times.
Yes, it was. Actually, it was a fantastic time. You know, this is before he started going a bit weird.
Artist Sylvia Clark fell in love with a man she found charming, but very soon encountered another side to him. So here you are, happy? 6 months later.
I'm black and blue. And heartbroken.
Sylvia says these photos are evidence of a vicious attack by Roman, just 1 month before he picks up Beatrice and Lena. Her account is harrowing.
I must have went into a deep sleep. And then I woke up. This hand was already tied up. My left hand was already tied up. And I just said, "What the hell are you doing?" And then he just swore at me and told me to shut up. And then he started biting me. He kept constantly biting me, and then he was grabbing me like I was a dirty rag and just yanking at me, my legs, trying to get my legs apart. And in the end, I just lay there. And I just thought to myself, if I keep doing this, it could come out worse. Then when he'd finished, he just rolled over, left me tied up, just rolled over, turned his back, and I was left laying there.
He didn't say anything to you at all?
Didn't say a single word to me.
Too ashamed to go to police, Sylvia ended the relationship and luckily escaped a planned camping trip to Salt Creek. What do you think might have happened to you if you'd gone with him on that camping trip to Salt Creek?
Well, the way he would, like that, flick, instantly, from weighing one person to another, I probably wouldn't have come back.
Blissfully unaware of his violence against Sylvia, Beatrice and Lena are now 2 hours into their drive with Heinze. Without discussing it with the girls, he pulls off at Salt Creek to set up camp, miles from anywhere and anyone.
He just went there and started setting up the tent. And there didn't like any special place. It's just a beach in the middle of nowhere, no one. So I don't know why here, you know?
At what point do you think he planned that?
Now, I think he planned before he see my ads, you know. He was already chasing someone to do something bad.
Coming up.
I can just remember it so well.
In the middle of nowhere, Heinze becomes a monster.
He grabbed me. And then I realized that wasn't a joke.
His terrifying plan is revealed in chilling detail. What happens next?
Oh my God, he wants to kill us.
That's next on 60 Minutes.